Last night at the Place Belle in Laval, we may have witnessed the closing chapter of an iconic boxing career. Pascal, the veteran Quebecois fighter and former world champion, suffered a tough loss against Poland's Michał Cieślak in a battle for the interim WBC cruiserweight title. The fight ended by technical knockout in the fourth round, and as Pascal took the mic afterward to address the crowd, it was hard to ignore the tone of finality in his voice. "I believe all good things come to an end," Pascal told the crowd. He didn't explicitly announce his retirement, but the emotion behind his words suggested he may have just stepped into the ring for the last time. At 42 years old, after 2 decades as a pro and nearly 3 decades in the sport, Pascal seemed to be acknowledging the inevitable passing of time. The fight itself was dominated by Cieślak, who took control early. Despite fighting in front of a hometown crowd, Pascal never seemed to find his rhythm. By the middle of the third round, Cieślak landed a brutal right hand that left Pascal reeling into the corner, forcing the referee to give him a standing count. In the fourth, Pascal's corner made the difficult but wise decision to stop the fight just 70 seconds in, prioritizing their fighter's health over pride. Pascal later explained the choice, saying his coach acted out of concern for his well-being. "I'm a warrior," he said, "but at 42 you don't absorb punches like you do at 25. He also admitted that moving up to the 200-pound division might have been a step too far. "Maybe I should have stayed at 175, he reflected. Even in defeat, Pascal's legacy is undeniable. With a record of 37 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw, including 21 knockouts, he remains one of the most accomplished Canadian boxers of his era. He mentioned his aspiration to break Bernard Hopkins' age record as the oldest champion in history, a goal he fell short of, but not without admiration for Hopkins' achievement. Pascal's post-fight demeanor was that of a man at peace with his journey. He thanked the crowd, reflected on his long and storied career, and promised to consider his future carefully. Whether or not he chooses to officially retire, one thing is clear. Pascal leaves the sport with his head held high, and his place in Canadian boxing history firmly secured. Stay subscribed for more videos.